Living on your own is expensive. It's really expensive. And you don't realize how expensive it is until you actually go do it. What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. If you are new here, my name is David Quayle and I moved out of my parents' house in Ohio to Atlanta, Georgia 2 years ago by myself. And I think it's worked out really great. I've matured, I've progressed, I have improved many aspects of my life, but it has cost me a lot of money. And when I say a lot of money, I mean a lot of money. So today I'm gonna show you exactly how much it costs to live on your own. I'm gonna break down every single monthly expense I have and explain each one and add all of those together. I hope you enjoy another video today. Let's go. All right, let's jump right into it. And for some context, I'm 24 years old. The largest monthly expense for most people is housing. In my case, I rent. And let's break it down. So my base rent is about $19.70 plus water and electric and trash. Those in itself add on about another $100 or so, plus parking and like convenience fee for the community and whatnot. All in, my total housing is about $2,100, let's say $2,150. I would say $2,150 is what I'm doing all in right now. Housing costs have really gone up. I just looked it up. The average rent nowadays is about $1,700 or $1,800 across the country. That used to be like, you know, $1,100, $1,200, $1,300. So the fact that it's almost $2,000 now for a decent place, it's kind of ridiculous. But that is the reality, so I pay for it. Moving into my next expense is all my insurances. So I have auto insurance, renter's insurance, and health insurance. My auto insurance is $300 per month for one car. It is ridiculous, but that is what it costs living in a downtown area where I live, where auto crime is extremely high. Auto accidents are extremely common. I see them every single day. So my State Farm, they really cranked that up. So that's $300. My health insurance, I bought it off the market. It's $380 per month. Fortunately, my work, they reimbursed me $250 a month for that. So $380 minus $250 that I get reimbursed. I pay $130 per month in health insurance. And then my renter's insurance is about $15 a month. It's not that expensive at all. So we're looking at $300 for auto, $130 for health, plus another $15 for renters. That is $445 a month in insurance. Fortunately, my company reimburses me that. A lot of companies don't do that or don't have benefits of that sort. So if they didn't, I'd easily be paying over $500, $600 for insurance, like I know a lot of people do. All right, moving on are my car expenses. Just bought this thing about a month ago. By the way, this is a Hyundai Sonata SEL Plus. It's been really good to me so far if you're in the market for a new car. But I just bought this. My monthly payment is about $450. And while we're on that, let's talk about interest rates really quick. Interest rates right now are absurd. They're crazy, even for new cars. I bought this thing certified pre-owned. I have very good credit and my interest rate was almost 9%. I think it was like just under 9%. I was talking to the guy at the dealership. Even new cars for people with good credit are still like 7.5 to 8 or 8.5%. It's ridiculous right now. In terms of my monthly gas expense, I'm fortunate that I work from home about 95% of the time, so I don't have a daily commute to work like most people do. I'm super fortunate in that aspect. So my monthly gas is honestly probably $100. I mean, I would say $100, you know, $50 a fill, 2 fills a month, $100 a month on average. I know it's absolutely lower than the average person. I think the average is around $200 a month or so, if not even higher than that. So $450 for my car payment and $100 in gas comes out to about $550 a month in car expenses. Moving on to groceries, I think I spend less than the average person on groceries because I'm such a very plain and basic eater. From the grocery store, I get like rice, chicken, bread, almond milk, bananas, peanut butter, and some snacks, and that's again like occasional vegetables, and that's about it. I approximate about $250 a month is what I spend on groceries. I don't know what the average person does offhand, but I would guess that's probably less. right, moving on to entertainment expenses. This includes food, drink, outings with my girlfriend, you know, Braves games, Top Golf. We go to the movies a lot. I would honestly say about $300 a month I spend on all of this. I mean, nowadays you go to restaurants, a meal and a beer is 50 bucks. You go out to a couple bars with some buddies, you hop around, that's could be 50 or 80 or 100 bucks. The price of everything's going up and up and up and up and up. I would approximate, and I'm probably being conservative here, of 300 bucks a month for my fun time. All right, my subscriptions. I don't have cable, but I do like to occasionally watch mostly sports. So I have Netflix, I have Paramount Plus, which has a lot of soccer on it. I have, let's see what else I have, Peacock. I have Epidemic Sound, which is 15 bucks a month. That's where I get most of the music in my videos. And I think I'm missing one other as well that I can't think of. But my subscriptions are easy, another 100 bucks a month. Also my gym membership, that is $14 per week. Why they charge per week, I have no idea, but that's 56 more per month. And then everyday household and personal items like shampoo, body wash, toothpaste, toilet paper. What else can I get? Just basically like clothes, shoes, this kind of stuff that is meant for you. Basically the stuff that you wake up on a Saturday or Sunday morning and you realize, wow, you're out of it, so you gotta go buy more. That is, I would approximate 150 a month, rough guess.
It's alright, I'm fine, I'm just passing the time. I need you in my life. When I'm with you, I can't move, it feels like I'm losing my mind.
Alright, we're popping a squat on the swing, so let's keep this rolling. Travel expenses, and this is kind of hard to figure out monthly because I honestly don't travel monthly, but I thought about it and I spend about $2,500 a year on my personal travels, and that includes flights, hotels, Airbnb, the gas when I'm driving, and everything else in between related to travel. So 2,500 bucks a year broken down to 12 months, that's what, 210? Yeah, let's go 210 per month for that. And one other expense of miscellaneous. Dude, I'm telling you, when you become an adult and you move out and you start paying for everything by yourself, new bills come up out of nowhere that you never even saw. I mean, one good example is obviously car repair, because that comes out of nowhere, maybe other maintenance, but I'm telling you, for example, I just got in the mail a parking ticket I never knew I got even charged for 6 months ago. Apparently 6 months ago, I parked somewhere in downtown I shouldn't have parked, and they just now sent me the bill for it, and that was like 50 bucks. Stuff like that pops up all the time, bills that you never saw coming. I would guess $200 a month. So this number right here, that is my total approximate monthly expenses. And I think the big question here is it worth it? Is it worth spending all this money to live on my own? Because it's expensive. Well, I think the answer to this question is yes, if you can do it. I think you can do it if you have a couple months worth of expenses saved up and you make enough money. Look at my expenses, over 4 grand per month. If you only make 3 or 4 grand a month total, then you probably can't do it. You should probably stay with your parents or get a roommate or 2 or 3. If you have $0 saved up, I don't think you should do it either, even if you have a good paying job. Like, you need something to fall back on. But if you have those 2 things, absolutely, I highly recommend it. And here's why. I've learned so much about the real world and money since I moved out. Growing up, my family was always like kind of upper middle class. We weren't wealthy by any means, but money was never an issue. And ever since I moved out, started paying for everything by myself, I truly learned how expensive it is to live. I learned the true value of money. I learned how to work hard for the money that I earn. With expenses so high, that has only taught me, encouraged me, and motivated me, and honestly forced me to go out, work hard at my job, get some side hustles to make more money to cover everything. I think if I would have stayed at home and had a tenth of the expenses I have now, I would have got complacent. I would not work as hard as I do now. And honestly, I would not have matured and developed and upgraded my life in the way I have these last 2 years. And yes, I could probably cut back on my expenses in certain aspects if I wanted to. I could find a cheaper apartment to save 400 bucks a month, but that wouldn't be as nice and it wouldn't be in as safe of an area. I could travel less and save maybe 100 a month traveling. I could go out less with my friends and save 100, 200 on beer and food. But the thing is, I don't want to do that. I don't want to cut back on those things because I like doing those things. I valued my life, having fun, making memories, and overall enjoying my life. Yes, money is very important, it is, but what is most important is that I'm living a happy life day in and day out, because tomorrow is never guaranteed. Alright, to wrap up the night, we're taste testing something new. If you follow my channel, you know I taste test a bunch of different food and beer specifically. But tonight, we're taste testing some cheesecake. Check that out. That's some mocha cappuccino, whatever it's called, cheesecake, I believe, from Carroll Street Cafe in beautiful Cabbagetown, Atlanta. Let me grab a fork in here. Let's cut this right now. Let's see. Okay, smooth cut, there we go. Bang. It's good. It's very good. I like it a lot. It's usually cheesecake, they just load up the sugar, make it really sweet. This one is sweet, but it's not too overbearingly sweet. So 8.9 out of 10. With all that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the video right here, right now. It's another beautiful night in Atlanta. So I really hope you enjoyed another video today as much as I did making it. If you did, make sure you drop me a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you don't wanna miss. See you next Monday.